You married Axel Jill W. Hansen.
There we go.
Oh, come up here. Florence Amelia.
Well, this isn't quite fair, as I'm the only one here now.
You're lucky you get the whole cake.
The things I remember about my grandmother Florence were she was a very religious woman, and she had been a Catholic, and her baby had died, and the priest wouldn't let her bury the baby because it hadn't been christened. And so, being a forceful woman, she just gave it all up. And then, as my grandfather was Methodist, but he would have been a Lutheran, coming from Denmark, she then became a Methodist. And so the kids always had to go to church about 3 times a day. But later in life, she became a Cooneyite. And the Cooneites there weren't many of them in the whole of the country. And they didn't cut their hair, they didn't wear any adornment on their faces, no jewellery, nothing. You had to be a very plain person. And one night she said, would I like to go to a meeting? And I think I was about, I don't know, 20 or 22. So she took me to the meeting, and I had high heels, a tight suit, big slash of red lipstick, which I've always worn all my life. And I went off to the meeting, and not a single person said a thing. They were lovely people, but they were very, very sort of down-to-earth, honest people. And I was lucky enough when my grandmother died, she didn't really have any possessions because she didn't value possessions, but I got her Bible. And it's written in the margin, and it's written all across the pages, and I also got her dictionary, Bible dictionary. And it's quite lovely because there's signs of her everywhere if you open the book. So that's my little story about my grandmother. And today I was very pleased to have 2 of her sons here, my uncles, Uncle Bill and Uncle Jeff, and that was quite lovely. And they've gone back home today. And I've really enjoyed myself, and I'd like to thank Tony and Anna Heather and Ron and Liz and all the people who have contributed to make this a really wonderful occasion. And it just makes people realise that although we look different, and if you saw me on the street you would think I had nothing to do with your life, we're actually all the same.
Yeah,
Thank you. And I'm not singing a song, but I'm nominating Tony to do it.
Well done.
Well, that's not in the rules.
That's all right.
So, in hindsight, as one of the judges, you want to do it. I love this guy. I love this guy. This is my half-brother. Come here, buddy. This is the real Tony Matthews who will sing I'm Sorry, and he's going to do your waita, and I'm sure he'll do it well.
Well, it's this adaptation that I've just made to a song called The Colorado Trail, now renamed the Hokianga Trail. And it mentions Laura, who was the young bride who actually who died very early on this journey. And Sylvia's mother, of course, was Laura. And it goes like this. It used to be sung by the King's Trail. It goes like this. It goes, we, all you little winds, wail, all along the Hokianga Trail. Eyes like the morning star, cheeks like a rose. Laura was my pretty girl, everybody knows. Weep all ye little winds, wail winds, wail, all along, along, along the Hokianga Trail.
Oh, awesome.